Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on May 18, 2023. We are selling a product that we hope gets discontinued. Idaho student murders, no preliminary hearing as grand jury charge suspect. Sky News, Brian Koberger indicted by grand jury over Idaho murders. The Independent, grand jury indicts University of Idaho slaying suspect. MSNBC, grand jury indicts man in 4 University of Idaho stabbing deaths, eliminating need for hearing. Conservative judges signal sympathy for anti-abortion plaintiffs in Miffay Priston lawsuit. The Guardian, U.S. Appeals Court hears arguments in Miffay Priston case. BBC, Republican-appointed federal judges grill FDA in Miffay Priston hearing. The Independent, conservative judges hear challenge to abortion pill access in controversial lawsuit. The Guardian, federal appeals court deciding future of abortion pill Miffay Priston. DeSantis limits trans treatments, drag shows, pronoun use in Florida. BBC, here are the restrictions on transgender people that are moving forward in U.S. states. The Independent, Ron DeSantis just took 2 big steps to make trans lives illegal. Rolling Stone, new Florida bills ban minors from attending drag shows and getting gender-affirming care. CBS News, critics slam Ron DeSantis for unprecedented bills attacking LGBTQ+ people. Ukraine, the Mariupol steel workers longing for home. The Syrian girl whose parents were deported while she was at school. European leaders urged to help Tunisians resist assault on democracy. The Guardian, more than 100 academics call for Ghannouchi's release in Tunisia. Al Jazeera English, Rach Ghannouchi arrest tragic loss for Tunisia and region, academics say. Middle East Eye, Arab Spring turns to winter as Tunisia jails critic. The Times, Tunisian journalist given 5-year prison term in attack on press freedom. New York limousine operator convicted of crash that killed 20. BBC, maintenance chief guilty of manslaughter over limo crash which left 20 dead. Hampstead Highgate Express, limo service manager convicted of manslaughter in rural New York crash that killed 20 people. The Independent, operator of limo service is convicted in 2018 accident that killed 20. The New York Times, limo operator convicted of manslaughter over New York crash that killed 20 people. TikTok, Montana to become first U.S. state to ban app on personal devices. BBC, Montana bans TikTok for all residents, Politico. Politico Europe, TikTok faces first U.S. state ban in Montana. Financial Times, Montana governor bans TikTok. But can the state enforce the law? New Zealand police to begin removing bodies from Wellington hostel 2 days after fire. The Guardian, deadly fire at New Zealand hostel being treated as suspicious. Sky News, live, fire and emergency NZ on readiness in response to Loafers Lodge hostel fire. ABC News. ABC News, Australia, deadly Wellington hostel fire being treated as arson, police say. The Guardian, deadly New Zealand hostel fire being treated as suspicious by police. ITV News. Russia-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 449 of the invasion. The Guardian, Ukraine conflict, Black Sea grain deal extended for 2 months. BBC, Ukraine-Russia grain deal, agreement will be extended. Al Jazeera English, Putin renews Russia-Ukraine Black Sea grain initiative. Foreign policy, Russia's threat to exit Ukraine grain deal adds risk to global food security. 4 children, including 11-month-old baby, found alive in jungle, weeks after plane crash. Sky News, dispute in Colombia over whether children found alive in jungle weeks after plane crash. The Guardian, confusion in Colombia over claim missing children found after Amazon crash. BBC, Colombian children found alive in jungle weeks after plane crash. Reuters Canada, 4 children, including baby, found alive in Amazon after plane crash. Ukraine war, Russian launches 9th missile attack on Kyiv this month. BBC, American patriots nailed Putin's hypersonic Kinjal missile. The world has changed. The Telegraph, live news, explosions rattle Kyiv as Russia steps up airstrikes. Financial Times, opinion, like a scene from Apocalypse Now, I was there when the missiles shook Kyiv. The Independent, Ukraine's air defenses, bolstered by international assistance, proving effective. The World. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.